Hey, everybody. Wow, that was an amazing program. That was the best Democratic National Convention I've seen in a long time. And, I have to remind myself, the last convention that I attended was virtual. In fact, it wasn't just me, it was Vinny Lospinoso, Bill Carroll, former Oakland Mayor Lou Harris, Richard Hake. We had a number of people in the live stream. Beth Schnitzer, Melissa Rubin. We had a lot of fun doing the virtual. That was 2020. Now we're back to, hey, were you there? Or where were you when? And it definitely wasn't at home. We were all brought into the living room that is United Center, the home of the former world champion, but many times world champion Chicago Bulls when Michael Jordan reigned supreme. But this night was center stage for a different type of Michael Jordan, a guy named Barack Obama and his wife, Michelle Obama. And they together reminded the Democratic Party of what the Democratic Party is all about. It's not about flaming the other person, it's not about being Donald Trump, as President Obama made the case for. And it's also about looking out for the little person, as Michelle Obama very forcefully and memorably reminded us of. And it's about recognizing our roots, who we are as people, Black, white, Asian, Hispanic. It doesn't matter. We all pride who we are. We pride the other person too. And we make fun of those people who would put us and try to box us into places and say we have black jobs and all this other stupid stuff, right? They brought us home talking about what Michelle Obama did and Barack Obama did. And look, of the two, Michelle Obama, you could hear her blow the roof off from this room, our kitchen here in Georgia. Oh, and speaking of which, Lil Jon turned down for what? I mean, he came out. I don't know who thought of opening the Georgia segment that way, but I want to interview that person or persons and just give them a medal and just say, hoorah. I mean, that was something else. If you didn't see that, folks, I can't play it here for copyright reasons. Go someplace else around YouTube and find it. It was gold, a thing of beauty. And what I love about this Democratic National Convention is that it was authentic. In other words, everyone was their authentic self. No one was trying to hide, be something they weren't. They said what was on their mind. They said their piece, but they did so with respect, with the old style, the way we used to do it before social media infected society, and then people, demagogues like Donald Trump came along to basically kind of, goose us into attacking each other for ridiculous reasons and keeping our eye off the ball of improving our society and making sure that your lives and our lives, mine and yours, are better immeasurably each time. That's really, what it's supposed to be about. That really is. And how cool was it that states like Minnesota brought their celebrities like John Randall, the great Minnesota Vikings legend and NFL Hall of Fame defensive tackle, to front and center. And then it wasn't that case. It was, of course, California deciding to delay their announcement of their vote count so that California Governor Gavin Newsom, my longtime friend, could come in and appropriately open the California presentation, the delegation. I thought it was excellent stuff. Monty Mason says the one we want to come off is what does he say? The one where we want to come off as Idris Alba and Sean Connery, but only managed dork walk from Boy Meets World takeaways, such grace, power, and beauty, American dreams. Yeah. I don't quite know what was meant there, but whatever. Idris Alba and Sean Connery, two of my favorite actors, both. I don't know if you meant to do this, but do you realize that you introduced the possible future James Bond next to the James Bond of the past, the legendary James Bond, the number of people, the James Bond, Sean Connery, the number of people think is the best James Bond. I happen to think it's a tie between him and Daniel Craig, with on occasion Roger Moore pulling up. It depends on the movie, right? But I digress. The Democratic National Convention 1984 was a celebration of the people of America, not just certain types of people, every person. Everybody was represented, you know? I mean, how cool was that? That's the way it should be. Now, you might say, oh, that's not a great thing to want to have everyone represented. Why not? That's the way it should be. You don't decide to leave people out. Big rising, big tent, the big tent, the big approach. That's what you want to do. That's what Barack and Michelle Obama did. They set the tone for Vice President and once San Franciscan Kamala Harris to come in. And Monty says, read Doug's first call. Okay, to Kamala. Got it. Yeah, that's funny. Boy, that was funny. That was a great speech by Doug Emhoff, the second gentleman, of which I'm proud to be on his press list for news. The second gentleman really brought it home, didn't he? And again, what was the watchword? Authenticity. Everyone was just, well, who they are. They talked to you. They didn't preach to you. Well, Obama did a little preaching, but he got that professorial kind of tone, which made him famous at Harvard and in Chicago too, right? But again, that's Barack being Barack's authentic self. Everyone was who they are. That was the beauty of the convention, is everyone was who they are. And in that, they communicate that they're representing you. All right, that's what I got. Let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube and bookmark ZennyReport.com. We'll see you.